Hello YouTube, this is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to another channel shoutout and review. This week we'll be looking at King of Pergamon. So, King of Pergamon, who is he, what is he? Link to his channel will be in the description below, so if you want to check him out, by all means check out the description and check out his channel. But anyway, first thing we're going to do is look at your logo. So you've got, of course, the Pergamon logo, and you've got King of Pergamon, so it says where your channel is basically. You could perhaps make this a little bit more high res. I can see little bits of white at the top of the, on the corners and the rim of the green circle. Maybe use a different font. Maybe make the font stand out a bit more. You could be a bit more creative. Maybe put a crown on top of the circle. So maybe bring the circle lower, then put a crown on top of it. But apart from that, it says what your channel is, which is good. But I do have to say the background could be improved upon. On your channel banner, you've got King of Pergamon in red font by here, but you can barely see it. Plus, you've got low resolution photos in the background that you can see here. I can barely make out the writing on the map here, which you've used from Rome 2. So I definitely look into perhaps changing your channel background. You can use something similar to this, but try and get higher resolution pictures when you do your background. If you go into YouTube or go into Google Images, type in the resolution, you can easily find out with a quick Google search what the resolution is for your channel banner. So work with that kind of frame, and maybe, like I said, same with the logo. Just put a bit of a maybe a different font, or maybe a bit of a secondary color, maybe white or black or something on the rim of the letters. That way it stands out a bit more. But yeah, your logo does say who you are, and it is easy to kind of recognize, but I definitely work upon that. So, like with all the channels that I do these reviews with, I've subscribed to your channel. We're going to look at some of your videos. So your first video that pops up on the screen here, which is your trailer video, is Total War Tiller Online Battle with Lionheart X10. So great that you've got that. So what we're going to do is listen to the video.
We're playing a siege on Edessa. And
against Romans?
Yeah, against barbarian hordes.
Yeah, I'm west or east. We've got Visigoths, Frank.
Okay, so you can hear Lionheart talking in the video. You can hear him in the background. It's obviously over either TeamSpeak or Skype or whatever. I'm not going to kind of discard it too much, because with using Skype and having another person, quite often you do get how can I put it? The voices do get distorted sometimes, so it's probably not the best of examples to go with. But it's great that you've got Lionheart in a video here, and it's helped with your views, of course. You've got 203 views from that video last month. So what I'm going to do is actually go into your videos, and we're going to go to the bottom, see how many videos you've got on here. So I think that probably is, yes. So 2 months old, so your channel's a fairly new channel. These are all the videos that you have on here. So this is the first one that I can see. It's episode 1 of your Total War Rome 2 Pergamon campaign. So all we're going to do is click on it. It's a 49-minute video.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the very first Let's Play for this channel. I'm gonna be playing as the Pergamon, because I am the King of Pergamon after all. I am using some mods, but they aren't that much of a game changing. The only game changing is the Imperator Augustus map mod. Well, I'm gonna be playing on very hard difficulty, because on hard it would be just too easy. And
okay, so I've listened to the first 30 seconds of this video. Nothing really wrong with your commentary. It could be a bit louder. I did have to kind of increase the volume there to the full blast, and I do have my volume in the bottom right corner on, I think it's 80% or 81%, so I should be hearing you a bit clearer than what it is. So maybe work on trying to get your voice a bit more easy to understand audibly. Maybe you can use Audacity to record it, or maybe have a look at your microphone, maybe change the settings on that. But apart from that, nothing wrong. I really like that you're playing on very hard difficulty as well. A lot of people who do YouTube, they'll go with the easy, medium or hard, whereas most of the views and most of the interest goes on very hard on legendary difficulties. It's a common fact. If you look on YouTube, look at the most successful campaigns, the most viewed campaigns, they're always legendary campaigns and very hard campaigns. So I admire you for going on very hard with Pergamon. You did say in that first 30 seconds you're playing Pergamon because you are the King of Pergamon, so it kind of makes sense. So let's have a look. This is your very first video. Nice to see Danish Warrior Scald on there. I'm going to give a +1 for that. Great opening chapter for your channel. This guy says, he says your voice is a little bad. So he picked up on it as well. So, like I said, it's your first video. You know, just work on the microphone, and hopefully that'll sort itself out. So we're going to go back now. Like I said, that was your first one. The thumbnails, I can pretty much tell what's what. I can see with a big kind of yellow writing, 1, 2, 3, 4. But you've got to work on the thumbnails. It's something you need to work on. Like this episode by here, Rome 2. If I hover over the writing, it's co-op with Danish Warrior Scald, and it's episode 3 of your Macedon and Carthage co-op. But I can't even see the 3. It's black writing on a dark, low-res background. You've got Macedon in the corner there, and you've got Carthage in the corner there with the photo. But I would definitely try and put a bit of time. You know, you don't have to buy Photoshop or do anything like that. You can go on to paint.net. It's a free download if you do a quick Google search, and you can get really nice thumbnails on there. And it doesn't cost anything. You can just get paint.net, download, and have a little look around at some tutorials on it, because it is a really good program to use, and you can get much better thumbnails. But you know, your thumbnails are informative. You know, you do have the numbers, you do have the faction logos, the faction backgrounds, King of Pergamon plays, so you can see who you are basically. So it's recognizable, but it does, you know, it could be improved upon. It's something which I think you should look at. So what we're going to do now is go on to your most recent video, which is from a week ago. Empire Total War American Revolution Celebration with Danish Warrior Scald. So click on that, volume all the way. So I'm not sure if there's any commentary on this one. Oh, there we go.
Siege. Yes. America. Yes.
Okay, so first thing, the first sort of 10 to 15 seconds, I couldn't hear any kind of voices or anything there. I would definitely look to maybe have an intro video. Just a quick intro, 5 seconds or so, just a bit of music. You can easily get free, copyright-free kind of music, royalty-free music online. Maybe a little bit of basic editing with the King of Pergamon popping up. Maybe, you know, just something along the lines of that. You can even go on to things like Sony Vegas if you use Sony Vegas, and get free templates from other channels that create them. So you could download them and use them, put your own text in. 'Cause I think that would have improved that at the start of your latest video there. It did take a while to actually hear some commentary, so maybe cut a little bit out when you're doing that. I think your audio level has improved though. I could hear you much easier on this setting than I did with your first video, so keep that up and definitely try and be aware of your kind of audio levels and stuff. I'm going to check your description. Let's have a look. So happy 4th of July to American viewers. Don't know why you can't hear. Oh, it's Daniel Warrior Scald you couldn't hear. Okay, so there's a bit of technical difficulties there. It might be Danish Warrior Scald, it might be you. I can't really tell, to be honest, but I would definitely, you know, before you record or set yourself up, just have a little look around at your audio settings. Maybe do a quick 10 to 15 second recording first of all. That's what I do using Fraps. I do a quick 10 to 15 seconds recording. I then alt tab out, check the recording, and I change my sound settings accordingly. So just do that, and then it should put you in good stead when doing your future videos. You've got a link to his channel and his video, and you've got a link to your Steam group as well. You could put perhaps your Google Plus in there as well. And yeah, maybe put a few space bars in between these, and also maybe a little channel blurb. Something I put in my descriptions is called, it's a channel blurb. It's about 3 or 4 sentences long, and just a little bit about myself. So you could say like, your name is King of Pergamon, you've been doing YouTube since blah blah blah, your inspirations for making YouTube videos were blah blah blah, you're from wherever, and your favorite commander or your favorite game, anything, just a little bit about yourself, because that way then anybody that is a new subscriber that jumps onto this video, if they do happen to go on to show more and see your description, they'll actually see a little bit about yourself, and before, you know, without even you doing anything, they actually know a bit more about you. It's easier then for the audience to engage with the person uploading. So that's just my kind of opinion there, but something you can perhaps work upon in your future videos. Just try and do a bit more in the description, because what that does, that actually helps your video place better in the search engine optimization, SEO. The more text you have that's relevant to your video and relevant to your channel, the better it is, the better it places in Google's algorithm, basically. So that's how it works. So we're going to back out of that now, and we're going to look at your playlists, see what playlists you offer. So you've got your Stainless Steel, Genoa Let's Play, Online Battles, Pergamon Let's Play, King Plays, Co-op with Scald, and Total War Arena. And then on your channels, you've got your featured channels here. You've got Legend Total War Zone, Lionheart, Darren Total War. You've got the official Total War channel, and Danish Warrior Scald. I think that's fantastic that you got these guys on here. Although the one thing I would say is, like Legend Total War, 18,000 subscribers. Lionheart is the biggest one in Total War. Total War official channel, Darren Total War, 13,000, and Total War Zone 6,000. These are all good channels. But you've got Danish Warrior Scald, who's got 104 by here, who we're actually making videos with. I know you made one with Lionheart with the online battle, but I would try to expand upon this and maybe use this as a kind of way of showcasing other channels. So anybody you do stuff with, put them in here. The thing is, people like Leisure Total War, the official Total War channel, Darren Total War, they're not going to benefit from being in your featured channels. But people who are of a kind of similar channel size to you, and people that you make videos with, they'll appreciate it a lot more. It will help you build an online community. So if you do happen to do videos with other people like Danish Warrior Scald, put them in here, because that will definitely help them out. Click on your discussion to see if there's any discussions on here. Another few on here. Jargo Studios. So, and it says you're from Slovenia. I knew that beforehand, but nice to see that there. We're going to check out your about. So 22 subscribers, 596 views, and like it says by here, you joined the 1st of May, not that long ago. Total War Gamer, you play and entertainer, subscribe to become a Pergamonese noble. I definitely make this a bit bigger, maybe put your computer rig, a little bit about your gaming history, maybe just make it a bit bigger. One sentence, it doesn't quite tell the full story. You're from Slovenia. What's Slovenia like? What's it like growing up in Slovenia? What's your computer like? What's your favorite game ever? These are all questions that many new subscribers or potential subscribers may be asking you, but that description doesn't really answer it. So I would definitely look to put a bit more in there. What I would do is go on to these channels you've got on your Friends at Arms here, click on all their channels and have a look at their about page, and just take inspiration from them. Maybe even copy one of them, paste it onto yours, and then change the words accordingly, because it would definitely, that would be a lot better than what you've currently got. In my opinion, I think it would be good to use it as a place to kind of showcase what your channel is, what it does, and who you are. Your social links, so you've got Google+, you've got a Steam group, and you've got a Steam profile. If you've got a Twitter account or a Facebook, I'd definitely put them in as well. And then they're the main ones you want to use, but if you do happen to have like Instagram or Tumblr or stuff like that, then you can always put them in. But definitely put a Twitter and a Facebook if you have them. I would definitely use Twitter anyway, because Twitter's a great way that I found to grow your channel and to branch out. Most people that do Total War have a Twitter account. Many subscribers are on Twitter, so it's definitely a good way to kind of utilize it. Anyway, let's go back to your homepage. I think this will be a good place to wrap it up. I hope I've been helpful to you. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I've been Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. Until next time, goodbye.